What's going on, guys? This is Erie Better Beer Bureau back at you with another beer review. I'm Pat.
And I'm Dave. We're going to keep going with these Firestone Walker anniversary beers. Today we got Firestone 17. This is the 2013 release of their anniversary series, and number 17 out of infinity.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. This one runs in, I believe, at 13.3% alcohol. And they usually release them in the winter. This one was October 6th, I believe. October 7th, 2013. So we're going to get into it and let you know what we think. It's a little more on the stout side.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to, I guess all these are considered strong ales because they're a blend of all of their barrel-aged beers. And but this one I can tell maybe has a little more like parabola in it.
Yeah.
It's a little more on the stout end.
Actually, as soon as I took a whiff of it, it smelled like a raisinette in a glass.
Yeah.
And
the first initial whiff was stout. I went back in and I got like Belgian quad, so.
Like a raisinette soaked in whiskey and rum for a couple years.
There's no shortage of whiskey at all on this thing. I mean, it is definitely it is barrel aged. That's the way they've all been though. I mean, none of them have been short on bourbon, whiskey notes at all.
Actually, and I'm surprised there's actually an oakiness on the nose as well on this. The wood character doesn't really come through on the nose on these a lot, but this one it does.
Yeah, this one definitely does.
Cheers. It's really rich without being real silky.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not like the thick. Well, none of the Firestone anniversary beers are real thick. Actually, frankly, even their stouts aren't all that thick. But boy, is it deep.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get a lot of that roasted barley, roasty malts, dark malts, ton of whiskey, man. I mean, there is so much. This has got to be one of the more like bourbon whiskey forward brews I've had in a while.
They threw this into whiskey barrels fresh. I mean,
yeah, it's previously barrel aged and then re-barrel aged.
I mean, a lot of the taste follows the nose. You get some pretty deep dark fruits without being too sugary. It's a lot less sugary on the taste than it was on the nose. Some dark chocolate, some roasty malts. But that whiskey on the back end is almost kind of dominating the end.
Yeah, it's almost like I got like it's almost like if you're drinking bourbon and you get that little like almost like acetone finish on some of them. Like I kind of
get even a hint of a burn going down.
There is, yeah, and 13.3. I mean, it's understandable why, but boy, yeah, it's a sipper for sure. It's definitely one of the more in your face. I want to say most of the other ones. This might be a tick higher on the ABV. I think most of the other ones were around 12, and this one's 13.3. So if I recall right, I believe most of them were 12-ish. Yeah. But yeah, boy, it's a...
Yeah, and that dry roastiness up front. It's not so dry as to be like chalky, but it's like...
Yeah.
Like charcoal.
Yeah, it's like you could almost get like the charred oak, which is weird because that's normally a finish taste that you get. But with this one, it's like right up front is like that charred oak from the barrels, and then it fades into kind of the sweetness, like the, I'm sure they, definitely put some sticky monkey in this. I get that almost like sweet candy finish on this one.
All right, for the Firestone 17. This is a surprisingly complex beer. For beers that are known to be complex, this whole series has been very complex. But this one, there's a deep evolution of flavor with this beer as you're drinking it. You get a sharp, almost bitter roastiness up front. It fades into this dark fruit of like raisins and figs and a little bit of chocolate, and then you get this real strong whiskey on the back end. That's actually really tasty. Any one of those could be overpowering in the beer, but together they work really well. I'm really enjoying this beer. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm really liking these. I've really yet to be disappointed in any of them, but I agree on your score, man. This is definitely a 4.5 for me. And for some of the same reasons, it just gives you that like perfect blend of flavors that I want in a beer. I mean, especially from a strong ale, you get a little bit of the roastiness from the stout, you get a little bit of sweetness from that, from the base quad. I'm even getting like, the more I'm into it, like a slight like hop character in it, and then the whiskey finish on this thing is just amazing. I mean, a lot of beers just aren't given the time to develop in barrels. This one is the exact opposite. I mean, I feel like this thing is just like, the love child of several different awesome lengthy barrelings, and it really comes through in the real complex flavors it offers. So I'm gonna go 4.5 as well. There you have it, another one in the books.
Till next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.